On the night of September 25, the Russian armed forces conducted a group missile strikes on the territory of Ukraine. It is reported that the Russians used various high-precision long-range missiles. Moreover, the latest modifications of unmanned aerial vehicles were also used. As a result, all targets were successfully hit. Military experts have already called this missile attack one of the most successful during the entire war. The fact is that the Ukrainian air defense systems failed to destroy even one missile. Moreover, the Russians did not even hide preparations for future missile strikes on Ukraine. It is reported that on September 24, a Russian AWACS aircraft A-50 was over the Black Sea all day. At the same time, 70 kilometers from the Odessa Oblast and Kryvyi Rih, Russian reconnaissance drones for post were also in the air. All this indicated that the Russians were preparing for a massive missile strike. And just a few hours later, on the evening of September 24, an air raid warning sounded over Odessa and Kryvyi Rih. The air defense of Ukraine began to work actively, launching dozens of missiles into the night sky. However, later, it turned out that these were false targets that the Russians launched in order to empty the arsenal of Ukrainian air defense systems. As a result, Russian missiles were able to destroy all targets. It is reported that on the night of September 25, dozens of military facilities were destroyed in Odessa and Kryvyi Rih. Moreover, a warehouse with Western weapons was destroyed in the port of Odessa, as well as a hotel, in which there was a large lair of foreign mercenaries. In addition to foreign mercenaries, this hotel also housed high-ranking officers of the armed forces of Ukraine, leading the battles in the southern direction of the front. According to unconfirmed reports, during the missile strike, more than 200 foreign mercenaries and about 30 officers of the armed forces of Ukraine were killed in this hotel. During this missile strike, the Russians used Iskander-M ballistic missiles, Caliber cruise missiles, and Onyx supersonic missiles. Moreover, the latest modifications of kamikaze drones Lancet and Geranium were also used. It is particularly worth emphasizing the destruction of another Ukrainian MiG-29 fighter, located at an airfield 75 kilometers from the front line. Thus, over the past 3 days, the kamikaze drone Lancet managed to destroy 2 Ukrainian fighter jets in the deep rear of the enemy. All this indicates that Russian engineers continue to improve kamikaze drones, increasing their power and flight range. Western military experts note that the Russian army successfully continues to adhere to the tactics of General Surovikin. The Russian aerospace forces have significantly increased the intensity of missile strikes not only on the military, but also on the energy infrastructure of Ukraine. At the same time, Western air defense systems are increasingly showing their impotence against Russian missiles. Meanwhile, a Russian combat pilot under the nickname Fighter Bomber, in an interview with journalists, said that military intelligence managed to find out where the general staff of the armed forces of Ukraine is hiding. According to him, Ukrainian and Western generals, including President Zelensky himself, are leading the fighting from the basement of a military hospital in Kiev. At the same time, all floors of this hospital are filled with wounded and sick people. According to him, the Russian military leadership refuses to destroy this hospital only out of pity for innocent people.